Hello everyone, LesDIY has sent me a building set for review. There's no pictures on the box indicating what it is. They just have their company logo and name on the front. Let's get this opened up to see what it is. The box is relatively small, but it's densely packed. This thing is kind of heavy. Okay, here we go. Looks like the instructions will be digital, judging by that QR code. All of the pieces are in this resealable bag. And then there's a bunch of resealable bags in this one. These 47 bags of parts will be used to make up the medieval Lion Knights Church, which contains 1,449 pieces and retails for $130 US. The bags are not numbered, but the parts were pretty well organized in their resealable bags, which I'm going to reuse, by the way, for my own parts collection. Those will not end up in the wastebasket. It took me about 25 minutes to sort parts by shape and color. I did this just to make this building experience more enjoyable. I ran into a problem on step 8. For these 1x2 tiles, the color matched perfectly in the digital instructions to this dark orange color, but I was running out of those 1x2 tiles in that color and quickly realized they should have been this medium nougat color. So I'll have to get those changed out. But the problem is there's no separator provided in this set, so you'll have to provide your own. The builds for these stained glass windows were a bit of a pain. Sure, it will add some needed color to the model, but there's not enough clutch power to these plates. Some of them just fall right off. I put the stained glass windows in there carefully so nothing would fall off, but as I was laying down some bricks and plates, there was a plate that did pop off. There's more interesting shapes as you build upwards, and I like the use of the 4-way wrench for the cross. And I was just about to say that now that we've got past the stained glass windows, things aren't so bad, but look at this. I gotta build even a bigger one. Before I attach the roof segments, I wanted to show you the interior, as right now there's a lot of light coming through without it. There's 4 pews in total, a couple of candles, and a stand with an opened book. Hey, the roof looks good. This tree is going to be secured into place by running this bar through this cross-axle hole, just like that. To finish off the interior details and the build of the church, we've got another stained glass window, a cross, cup, and a couple of candles. We're just going to attach it to a couple studs right here. There we go. Then we're going to insert this bar through here so we can clip on a couple more roof segments. Pull that back out a little bit. I must say the final build does look pretty good. Getting there was a little bit tricky. Sometimes the instructions didn't always provide a clear view and had you assuming or guessing where parts went, but the level of detail is pretty good. And like all the texturing done on the roof, it provides an interesting final look, as well as the walls of the church, the stone walls. A lot of masonry bricks used in good effect here. That shield, it's advertised as being printed with the Lion Knights logo. Well, it doesn't come printed as advertised. The tree going up the side here looks good. The front door and the entranceway, I like the look of that as well. The cross with the 4-way wrench was genius. Got the flag up here. Now this section does pop off here. There's a really thin sliver of interior in there, but it's so thin that it's really hard to access, especially with that stained glass window here. but there's a suggestion that something could go inside. There's a sliver of a window on this side as well as the other. It's blocked by the tree. I kind of expected a bell. I don't know the historic references of church in these times, but every church that I've seen has a bell, so I expected there to be a bell in that tower. Over here, we've got a lot of greenery, climbing up the walls, spreading across. And at the back looks well finished as well. It looks good from all angles. I do like having this access to the interior to at least look inside, but it's a bit dark. Would really look good with a light kit. That goes for peering in to the inside as well as looking at the stained glass from the outside. If you had a light kit lighting up the interior, these windows would really come to life. Actually, the interior looks really good. Very detailed, tiled up floor. We've got 4 pews and these 4 supports holding up the roof, which provides a good level of detail and realism. The stained glass windows look good as well when they're in place. As you can see, they're easy to come apart, some of it anyway. It's nice having this removable wall section to peer inside, but it is dark unless you remove some of the roof sections. The pews do have studs on them, so you can potentially sit a figure down. However, there's no figures included in the set, and that's one of the biggest cons. And in fact, there's no animals either. Would have been nice to have some birds or something. The printed details, there's only 4 of them, which are all the same. That wood piece on a 1x1 round tile. There should have been one right here as well, but I couldn't get it to attach because that bar doesn't stick out far enough. I feel like the brick-built details and level of greebling make up for its shortcomings in printed elements, though this shouldn't have been advertised as being a printed element. If you buy this and you get it and expect that to be printed, you're probably going to be disappointed. Overall, the footprint of this church sits on a 22 stud wide surface and 26 studs depth. Not having physical building instructions was a letdown because when I build, I like to stray away from the monitor or screen. Now, overall, would I recommend this to someone for $130 US? No, I cannot. However, LesDIY's got a site-wide discount going on, 15% off everything. And in the description of this video, I'll link this product so you can know where to buy it. And that's the Medieval Lion Knights Church. Thanks to LesDIY for providing this set for my review. This would go well in any castle or medieval setting. And overall, the end result looks good. Thanks for watching.